Now come on now.
So, hi everybody. Today I'm going to talk in English and to present myself to an audience that speak English, obviously. Maybe some other languages, I don't know. Actually, I'm sitting on the floor right now because I'm going to move out soon from this apartment and I'm going to rent another one. Hope you will like my video today and maybe you will subscribe and this kind of details will be more interesting to you. Well, I am from Russia. I actually don't know what kind of content you would search for from Russian YouTubers, from Russian people. Oh god. I just kind of have a feeling that this thing, it was a bad, and it can just fell off on me and I'm just like, unstable. Don't make this noise, okay? Today I would like to show you a TV show that is actually going on a regular basis. As I know, a lot of people actually watch it, especially like adults. People that are over 40 or 50 years old are really into it. I don't really appreciate this kind of TV shows, and actually many people in Russia know that this kind of shows, they are actually quite stupid and they show our nation from but cool point of view. Participants of this show, there are usually people who drink a lot, people who live in big cities but like villages or small towns. The name of this program is Male and Female. In Russian it's мужское и женское. Program's aim is, I suppose, to see the situations, like difficult situations in people's lives from different points of view. I'm not going to translate like every word of what is happening, but I think you guys will understand it somehow, and I will just try to make some comments. I hope you will enjoy.
Мой бывший гражданский муж не дает шанса нашему ребенку уехать в Америку, иметь хорошую жизнь. Я не могу остаться здесь долго. И здесь у меня ребенок.
Okay, so here we go. There is a situation that I suppose that a woman, like ex-wife of this man, and man says that his ex-wife is going to live with another man. He's from USA. And he is afraid to let his and her son to go with her abroad. He is just not ready to sign the papers that he agrees to let his son to cross the borders. It is actually true that one of the parents should give his permission or her permission to let another parent to take a child abroad. That is actually a common practice in Russia. So let's just see what happens next. So there are two people who are commenting some stuff in this program. They're trying to bring these people to their senses. Man is pretty tough and he might say some really tough things to people, but a woman is actually very sensitive. She's trying to sit next to these people, to talk to them, to look in their eyes. They said like, in which country a Russian child would be better to live? Like, in which country it would be better for him to live? And the man said a popular Russian phrase, needed where was born. That American guy, and she's having troubles with her ex-husband. So she's saying that ex-husband tries to keep his son from going to another country, and he wants him to live in a village and he will have no prospects.
Русский кладовщик Алексей Кувалдин действительно не собирается отпускать родного сына в Америку с бывшей женой.
Где родился, там и пригодился.
The man just actually repeated the phrase the showman was talking about, like, needed where was born. So, I don't know, like, maybe all men in Russia think that it is a fate. But what if you just dream all the time about another country, changing your life, your level of life? What if you are sure that this will be better for you? Why do you need to stay in your country? Exactly. It's a type of thinking, for me, usually inherent to this type of guys who are very patriotic and they think that America is bad and other countries are lying to us and that Russia is just ideal country, but we just need time to stand up from our knees and to show the world our strength. But actually they just trying to prove themselves that this is right and this is true. Well, in reality, they don't know any languages. Their outlook is very narrow. And how can a person decide to live in his own country if he doesn't know or she doesn't know anything about other countries, about the rest of the world? So, what do we have here? The judge has decided that the son has to live with his father in Russia. Actually, I can understand that he has some feelings, like negative feelings about his son going to another country. Feeling that you will be seeing your children like once a year, maybe, because it's very expensive to go to America, and his family, I mean his ex-wife and son, won't probably go back to Russia just for him to meet his son. So I guess I understand why he is so mad about this, but he probably had to ask his son, like, what do you want? Do you want to go to America? Do you want to stay here? So it will be his decision. But of course the son age is not so big, so he is not old enough to understand what is happening, but at least he knows how mother's new husband behaves, and maybe it's good and maybe it's bad. The first channel, like the main channel on Russian television, connected this story to Cold War. The content is very strange. So they said like this situation is much like Cold War. Because of Russia and America, I don't know.
Все, что когда я только начала работать,
She just said that she went to Egypt with her husband, new husband, and other children without her son because her ex-husband had her request to take their son abroad. So they went there without him, and the relatives and the husband, the ex-husband, I mean, started to tell son, you went without you, and this means that she doesn't need you, despite of all what she's saying, that she just cannot live without you. It's not true because she left you.
Now come on now.
Well, that's obviously not a right thing to tell your children, even if you're having some fights with your previously loved ones. I don't know who's right in this situation.
Мне на один простой вопрос. Вот вы приедете к своему мужу в Америку. Он кем работает?
он работает
And the
стор-менеджером.
new husband doesn't have any children. So she has 2 children.
$633, вот у меня есть справка, в неделю.
Недели, да, аналоги.
So the classic is that she divorced or she just broke up with her ex-husband. The reason is because he beat her, and she was afraid of him, and she just left. And that's the right thing to do. Actually, she is so right when she's saying that you need to leave as soon as you just get this first fight when a person who loves you beats you, and that is unacceptable. Okay, the daughter is also living with her father, with ex-husband. Why she lives with him? Dad allows her to do anything she wants. As we see, it wasn't her actual husband. They were living together, but this man, through the court, could prove that he is father of his children somehow, maybe DNA test, I'm not sure. He has done that because his daughter told him about mommy is going to marry this guy and taking our brother to America.
Квартира, в которую мы потом будем приезжать в гости. Здесь наша комната, в которой мы живем с сыном.
The man is trying to stand up for a Russian husband and to say that there won't be enough money to give higher education to her son because her new husband doesn't have enough money for that, because in America, as I know and obviously he knows too, it is very expensive. Higher education is very expensive.
Она хотела как бы вывести дочку в Арабские Эмираты.
То есть Америка это не первая страна, которая
Да, это не первая. С Томска. Да, она с молодым человеком там жила, работала там. Вот, приехала оттуда, как бы забрать именно дочку от меня. И у них что-то там не получилось. Он ей сразу сказал: вот оставайся со своим бывшим мужем, так дальше и живи.
Okay, she's telling that it's her son. Her son. Her son.
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend. And she is the moment.
Okay, I understand that in Russia, fathers are not so into parenting. So I can understand why she's talking all this stuff about that it is her son and she is to decide where he needs to go. So John, her new husband, is very kind to her son and he loves him as his own child, as she says. Funny! I don't watch this program, this TV show a lot because I don't like that, but this program is funny because he wore a t-shirt that says like the best father ever. And she was like, oh, what did you put on yourself?
I'm gonna wear this all the time. I love this shirt! If you don't mind, I'm gonna take the rest of my stuff and relax. My favorite shirt.
Isn't the first time she's taking her children to another country, and the first time she was trying to take her daughter to United Arab Emirates.
Are you serious? What?
She was dating some foreigners for a long time. They broke up with that guy she was living with in Tomsk, and they decided to get back together.
We were on a break!
Why did you go to the court only when she decided to move to America? Why didn't you go to the court when she wanted to take your children to Arab Emirates? He answered that he didn't prove his status as she was manipulating him and telling that she would leave. He wasn't afraid, but he was afraid to lose his son. American husband sends like 54,000 rubles. That's not bad. The actual father doesn't pay anything and tries to take his son back. He doesn't support them. He doesn't do anything for them. Why does he even need that? He loves to go fishing with his son.
Очень скучаем, ждем, когда все это закончится и мы будем все вместе.
a child, and he said that he wasn't comfortable living with his father, although I don't know if he says truth, because maybe they were recording this while he was at home with his mom, so probably she could tell him what to talk about. He said that he doesn't like fishing because of the insects. Okay, and the father was really rough on him. So he loves his daddy, but he wants to live with his mother, and that is understandable. Okay, he said that the dad doesn't love him and he is lying. That's strange. So he loves his room in America, and he loves John. So in conclusion, I want to say that I'm really sorry for this child, because his parents are tearing him apart, and it is very stressful to live in the world where your parents, your like beloved ones, your so close ones, they cannot find a compromise. They are arguing with each other, and I really wish him that he would have a successful life and he wouldn't have any issues afterwards, psychological, because of this whole situation with his parents. So if you liked to watch me commenting these Russian TV shows, I will be glad to see your thumbs up under my video, some comments below. You can ask me to maybe comment on some other TV shows you would like to hear my opinion on, maybe to know what they are about, maybe to know some other Russian shows, maybe something else. Just please comment, please follow me. I will be glad. And bye bye.